going outside. You in the crib, but the war outside. I get it going outside.
Nobody's safe, it's a war out here. If you pussy in the streets, you a war out here. See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762 stupid fucking car out here. No burner, I celebrate the jar out here. No fear, she ain't giving motherfucking bitch. Yeah, sit up in the church, she a motherfucking bitch. I give you an mercy, but I give you an eclipse. 32 rounds of fire, never quit. A lot of fuckery going down, so what's the purpose? Sick and hanging around these clowns, get out the circus. If you cross that line, then you get lit up the worst. It's all black curses, invented with black dirt. Docs on site with medics and mad nurses. Leave us at your mercy. Don't want that kind of war, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador, get this kind of focus. You want me some Adderall, something just to lock you in. 100-minute war. They say I got some screws, and that's true too. Don't let me let them know school like it's a full moon. It's like I transform the boots to the blood. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your energies. Courage and King David battling like a Maccabee. Start a voodoo, check that nigga onto a athlete. Never see the bar, it's like the way rapidly. They can eat with your majesty, take it to hate it savagely. I try to leave a rap alone, but I get that this happened. Keep you grounded like gravity in the middle of this image. Alright, I see calamity, starting up for my family. Rebel rappers be vanity, walk them up in their faculty. They words sweet, sitting in their mouth, they call it cavity. Yeah, it's a war, I think you talk us what it's
War going on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside. I get it on outside. Bring the dust to the door outside. So let the door outside. Don't let you break when they drop. You better when you're all outside. It's a war outside. I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside. I get it on outside.
Reminiscing of my ancestors, all those shits who had to leave for life, took us to a place where ain't never stayed there. Pointing is our roots for our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. But it's still brainwashing you back for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Burn on the Israelite, cities like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, the robber liquor shit tonight. Praises to the most high, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a folk right. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, died for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Glory, cause we Israelites. One Yashua, Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, died for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Glory, cause we Israelites. One Yashua, Allah to all my Israelites.
From Yasha-Allah, sons of the power, rise from the ghetto and Satan want us to follow. The seal of the Lord and crowned in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you don't even want infringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Well, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide, the ended. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, that ain't a secret. That's why I died for them brothers up facing east with. I'm an Israelite, practice better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't dead, then we'll dream of life. Reporting live from hell, homo Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, died for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Glory, cause we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, died for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Go through because we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, put it in the trenches. Making sure I'm election, preparing for Armageddon. Master of this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protected all adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the bloody reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, I'm part of God's hand selection. A shot the resurrection towards achieving perfection. But to give life, take sacrifice. Battle demon every fight. Short days and long nights. Let's sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strength. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We know debt is Christ paid the price, so we ready to give their life, the life of an Israelite.
I'm an Israelite, died for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Go through because we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, died for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Go through because we Israelites. One Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
That shit from my window. 40 don't get like on Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night. That shit through my window. 40 don't get like on Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night. And keep it real, niggas, man, most of y'all fraud. You like a fraud, I put you in Morocco, your dog. I ain't your man, put the nigga right in his heart. I'm playing my part, definitely I'm playing smart. And if I don't get you, then I come with your brother man. Or his mother man, it's kind of crazy when they're selling. They took the murder, they were selling. Coming in, out of the woods, they were fishing in. I was breaking the hell, you got off when I was pedaling. White man harassing the block when we was pedaling. White man walked over the gun when we was pedaling. I was up a phone, I was going, gave a letter, man. This you can't get a drop some bags. When the Christ comes back, I'm gonna ride on your ass. Got the Johnny walking at me, and I'm out on my bag. I'm on my 5 8 30 with the gun in the bag. That is my own. 40 don't get like on Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night. That creeping through my window. 40 don't get like my Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night. Fucking doing crazy like the desert on the Paco. Races in the Plato. We got catch a ride, but I always miss my taco. Leave the rubber shirt till I'm stuck in the taco. That people through my window. I ain't looking around the piece, trying to keep it simple. Burn all black. The tempo, you know why the second you for a limbo. You don't get it in though. Experience I live from 2036, I see my purple with this big gun. Every day I think about the turtle that I slid from. That's why I'm on the black man and dope, cause he is one. It's not a motherfucker, I think you should just forgive. That act right, gave a nigga reason to live. Give you extra, you take it back and you renege. See him creeping on the new boy, he said, wow. Who's that? They do my window. 40 don't get like on Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night. That creeping through my window. 40 don't get like on Winslow. Hit that nigga with that at night. I was fighting wars day and night.
There's a competition on board with it. Stepping up to a forward mission. Now keep you forward with it. You feel like a forward mission. Keep on the forward with it. But you need to be forward with it. You don't want to forward with it. Just stand on forward with it. You break my downfall. I can stay at the forward with it. Taking every shot and I'm keeping the score with it. But this ain't a game. Ain't no back and forth with it. So quick, I'm rush to kill. You can tell how that forward with it. This ain't dinner. That people take out every inch and stay dinner. I bring the stick to the switch, make you switch
through my window. 40 on me like on gun smoke. Hit that nigga with that act, right? I was fighting wars day and night. Woo! That creeping through my window. 40 on me like on gun smoke. Hit that nigga with that act, right? I was fighting wars day and night.
Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, Barakatham. To my brother, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Hashem, Yahweh Shah. To my sister, I'm Officer of 1,000, Mashah, coming to you out of ISUBK Detroit, and this is the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. Again, this is the La-Sha-Wan. Oops. I'll get my eraser. La-Sha-Wan Kodash. This is La-Sha-Wan Kodash. We come to you every Friday, 3 o'clock, out of the Detroit school. And we're here because this is your language. We're here because this is your language. So lock you on sing. Okay. Here we go. This is your language. And you know what we do. Always for the new people, well, most important, we're going to start where? At the beginning. Oh, this is terrible. Going to start at the beginning with our characters. We all ready? And we're going to go through this fairly quickly. We'll go through this fairly quickly because we want to get to something else. All right? So we're starting with the characters. A, Ba, Ga, Da, Wa, Za, Salaki, Hawaza, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, that's Ta, Ya, this is Salaki right here, it's Ka. Hope y'all can see that. But that's that right here, that's Ka, that's that hard, that guttural sound. Ka, Ta, Ya, and this is Ka, the K sound, Ka. And then we got La, Ma, Na, that's Sa, that's I, that's Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Fa. Okay? You got that? I don't have my laptop with me today, so I'll be walking back and forth. And of course, before we get too far, while y'all getting that, writing that down for the beginners, you got to write this. You got to say them, and you have to write them. Let's talk about some upcoming events. Of course, Saturday, April 24th, in Houston, Texas, at the B&H Ranch, we're going to be doing the 52nd Annual Passover. The 52nd Annual Passover, you want to be there? You want to be there. 2 days before that, on Thursday, April 22nd, we're going to conduct the slaughter of the lamb. And I got the chance to go to one of those at the last slaughter of the lamb, and my goodness, ooh-wee, that's a major event right there. Now, closer to home, on February 13th, that's Saturday, February 13th, at the Roma Banquet Center in Flint, Michigan. The address is 5226 Saginaw Street, that's in Flint, Michigan. The Roma Banquet Center, our one and only, Captain 10,000 Laban. He's doing a lecture, The Gods of the Other Nations. Let me tell you something, almost everything you do in America, the American way, has a God associated with it. You keep your birthday, there's a God associated with that. Did you celebrate New Year's? There's a God associated with that. What about Valentine's Day? There's a God associated with it. And believe it or not, the innocuous, what you think don't mean no harm, Mother's Day, oh, there's a God associated with that too. The gods of the other nations. You see that? All these so-called holidays you celebrate are really the holy days of other nations. Cap gonna bring that out again. The gods of the other nations, Saturday, February 13th, 2021. The Roma Banquet Center at 5226 Saginaw Street, Flint, Michigan. Tell everybody, be there or be square. And then Thursday, February 25th through February 26th is the Feast of Purim. And then starting on sundown, April 25th through sundown, May 1st, 2021, it'll be the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Those are announcements. So I hope you have that written down. And we do want to get to a point where those announcements will be in Hebrew. Wouldn't that be something? All right. I should be ready for this. Man. I don't know if it's this eraser. There's some type of film going on. Well, after this place, we're going to take care of that. That's for sure. So you got those. Ha, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, ha, ta, za, kwa, ra, sha, and za. All right. Last couple of weeks, you learned about the name of the 18 nations that the Most High put here in the earth. All right? So what we're going to do now, we're going to deal with some tenses. We had started on a little of this before. looking for page. Give me 1 second. Where are they? Okay. Here we go. Now, but before we get on, every class we take questions. And there hasn't been any questions asked, but I got a question this week that was asked to me. So what's the difference between us Hebrew Israelites here in America? They call us Hebrew Israelites, but Yasharala here, your so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called native, and those people that's over in Israel, in the Middle East right now, in Israel, who call themselves Jews. And the answer to that is that they are fake Jews. They are not Jews at all. If you could, can show you, they are in the Bible though. Those people are in the Bible. Let me grab a phone. And those people are in the Bible. We call them fake Jews simply because they are not Jews. That's the first thing. They come from an area between East Europe and West Europe, and they pretty much stole that title, stole our title. Now, this is what the Bible says about them. And I'm at Revelations 2, verse 8, starting at verse 8. Well, we're going to go to verse 9, starting at verse 9. Revelation 2, verse 9. I know thy works. And he's talking to a church. This is a prophecy. Listen. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. If you want to know the difference between them and us, we are the children of Israel, the apple of the Most High's eye. We belong to him. We are his people. And those other people are synagogue of Satan, who commits blasphemy by calling themselves Jews, and they are not Jews. So there you go, with the scripture to back it up. Okay, we're talking different forms. We're talking present tense, we're talking the past tense, and we're talking the future tense. In English, that's like I am, that's the present tense. I was, that's the past tense. I will be, that's the future tense. So I'm going to get one of these that's running together. Okay, we're going to work with the word watch. W-A-T-H. Shawamar. Shawamar. Let me write it. Shawamar. Watch. That's what I mean, watch. It's to look at, to watch, you know what I'm saying? It's the verb watch. Okay. Now, if we deal with the present tense, and we're going to deal with watch. And this is going to be difficult. I don't know how you read the Bible. I am. Okay, I am, present tense. Watch, that would be what? Watching, right? I am watching. And so, how will we say that? We already said Shawama right here is watch. We know it's present tense if it's I am. If it's saying I'm doing it and I am is real simple. This is crazy. Okay, remember now, we're reading this way. An, ya. See that? An, ya. I am. An, ya. Then, shawa, ma. Shawa, ma. Make sure y'all can see that. I am. Again, we're dealing with tenses. This is the present tense. Present. That means it's actively happening right now. This is the present tense. I am watching. So it's anya. If you're talking about yourself, right? It's I am. We're going to deal with this present tense for a minute. We're going to switch words. Okay? We're going to switch words up. Another word is halak. 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 That means walk. So if we put anya, anya halak, then what we're saying, I am walking. That's when you add your ing on the end. You see, anya. So the biggest thing we find out in the present tense, which represents I am, is the anya, or in Hebrew, an ya. I am. Whatever other Hebrew word you want to put in, you begin the sentence, and you can put any verb there, and it will end the sentence. Such as, okay, work with me. We know anya is I am. So if I write this right here, who can tell me what I'm writing? Is that right? If I wrote that right. Somebody give me that right there. Make sure I spelled it right. There we go. Did we get any answers? Anya? Anybody want to venture? Anybody want to try to answer that? This word, I know we've seen this word a million times. In the English, it's tawab, which means good. Basically, anya tawab, I'm good. You see that? How you doing today? Anya tawab. You see that? I'm good. Let's see if we can add something else to that. We're working with anya. I am. You see that? I am. Now, anya is I am. Present tense would be he is. She is. We are. You got that? That's present tense. Watch the difference. He is. Oh, I forgot. You are. Okay? Work with me here. I am, present tense, first person singular. Anya. Anya. He is. Is that right? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. He is, and that's pronounced ha, wa, ah. Hawa, ah. Hawa, ah. You see that? He is. Hawa, ah. Hawa, ah. Tawa. He is good. Hawa, ah, tawa. What about she? She is ha, wa, ah, sha. You got that? Hawa, asha. Hawa, asha. The rest of the Hawa. Hayat, Salakia. My bad. Haya Asha. Hallelujah. Haya Asha. Haya Asha. She is. Haya Asha. We're still dealing with the present tense. I am. Anya. He is. Hawa'a. You see that? Hawa'a. She is. Haya Asha. Haya Asha. We are is Anak Nawa. Nak. Nawa. So watch it. Anak Nawa. You got that? Anak Nawa. And this is we are Anak Nawa. That's absolutely right. Anak Nawa. And you are, now watch this, with you, since it's plural, it's a watch. I'm gonna put over here. There we go, right. Male, masculine, and feminine. Masculine and feminine. You are watching a thumb, a thumb. Hope that's big enough. A thumb. That's you are and is the male, and look, ain't nothing changed. A thumb is the female. You see that? A thumb is the female. I hope y'all with me still. I hope y'all with me still. We're gonna take it to the top of this. We're dealing with tenses. What tense is it in? T-E-N-S-E. So when you're speaking, what tense are you speaking in? Present tense, is it happening right now? Future tense, is it going to happen in the future sometime? It will happen. Are we talking past tense? You see what I'm saying? Are we talking past tense? So you got future, present, and past. Right now, we're concentrating on the present tense. This is happening right now. I am is Anya or Anya. Now, what we're going to do to facilitate, you make room, and to facilitate you learning this faster and getting used to seeing your own letters in your own language. Everything on this side of the colons, on this side of the line, we're going to write in the Hebrew. Okay? Now, we're going to slip in, and I want y'all to take a pencil and paper, man, and write this stuff down. Write it down. I am, he is, she is, we are, you are, you are. You are masculine, you are feminine, and we got they, which is Hamsha and Hansha. Hum, and Han. Now it's not even Hamsha, it's Hum and Han. If we're saying they mean a group of guys are watching, Hamsha wa Mayam. Hamsha wa Mayam. If we're talking about females watching, Hansha wa Mayam. You see that Baf, that Af shows up, that An shows up with the female in different places. The shows up with the brothers, with the masculine. in certain places. You see, in certain places. Anya Sha Martha Ya. And sometimes when it's male and female together, then it will take on the masculine, the I or the am. Okay? So let's practice, let's get some vocabulary words dealing with I am, dealing in the present tense. So what we're looking for, we're saying I am, he is, she is, we are, you are masculine or you are feminine. What we're looking for is verbs. So write that down. This is your verbs, action words, right? This is Anya, I am. This is your subject, who, I. You see that? Matter of fact, I am is your verb. Now you need the object of that. So you already got your verb, and you need to know what you are pointing to. How do we complete this sentence? I am, he is, she is, we are, you are, meaning men, you are, meaning women. So we're just gonna add some words to the end of that and show you how this works. We're gonna deal with the word, what are we doing first? The word watch, right? So and that word is Shawamar. 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 That word is Shawamar. So this would say, I am watching. The word here we're using is watch. And you're going to find out that our language, just like a whole other people's language, don't shake out word for word when it's translated to English. That's sometimes when you hear people who English is their second or third language, that when they speak it sounds a little bit funny. It's not quite exactly how you would speak it or I would speak it. Because this is literally I am watch. See, we don't add anything on the end of the word for ing, like ing or anything. We don't have to do that. By knowing that anya is I am, meaning right now, present. We don't need to put, you understand what I'm saying? We don't need to put an ing. Our language doesn't require that. So, Shawamar would go this up here, would still go to the end. Now, it would change if it changes in from a male to a female. Instead of Shawamar, it's Sha-Wa-Ma-Ra. You see that difference? For the male, it's connected, ma. For the female, it's the same thing, but it's not connected. So you'll know if somebody's saying he is, or she is. Let me raise this up a little bit. Hawa, see that? Sha-Wa-Mar. You see that? I am is Shawamar. He is Shawamar. She is one little change. We take away the connectors. No connectors. Sha-Wan. This is why when we do read the Hebrew and do our prayers in Hebrew, we are so meticulous to say exactly what we're reading or how it should be pronounced. Exactly. We don't get lazy, but we said exactly. Because you can simply say Shawamar, Anya HaShawamar, or Anya HaShawamara, and you'll mess somebody up. Anya Ha is he is. Shawamara is saying, I mean, I'm be thinking like you calling the brother, I mean, you know, it could be that. So we want to pay attention to that now. You know, you take away this, you make this from masculine to feminine as soon as you take away the connector. You see that? Let's look at we are. Now watch this. This is making it plural. This is we are, right? And so what we got? Sha, wa, shawa, mar, yam. Yam. See that? Shawa, mar, yam. We are. And that's both masculine and feminine. You see that? So it's pretty much masculine. Now watch this. Masculine, you are watching. And this is masculine plural. This is not even singular. This is not even singular. This is masculine plural. Both of these are plural. I mean more than one. And if it's singular, it's just totally different. No, maybe not totally. You'll see it. But these are the ones I want you to get right now. Shawa, mar, yam. So it's the same thing. Sha, wa, mar, yam. Same thing. It's the exact same thing for you are and we are. You see that? As long as it's masculine. Female is sha, wa, mar, waf. You see that? Waf. That shows up. Akwafim. See that? You hear that waf in there? Akwafim. You know I'm talking about the sisters. Akwaf. Aqua or ak, we say brothers. Akwafim, we say sisters. You see that? It's the sisters. You'll notice a difference in when we do our blessing, shalom, Yahweh ba Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, or the sisters, shalom, Yahweh Shema, Shamar Alatha. You see that? Alatha ba Hashem or Alathan ba Hashem Yahweh Shah. You see that? There is a difference between the feminine and the masculine. And I hope I'm not confusing y'all too much. This is my first week teaching this. And I don't want to overwhelm anybody. Give you a few minutes to write that down. And we'll check the time. Shamar. Shawamar is watching. Correct. Shamar let's be sure. Y'all know we got everything written down. We can look up a whole lot of a lot of stuff. Shamar is to watch. Shamar is to watch. So Shawamar puts that, makes it active. Shawamar. Have we got all that? Let me erase that. That's what we're going to do. I really want to jump, and I want to start all over because, and when I say all over, I'm just talking about with the tenses, with the present tense. That's all we're going to do. We're going to start from scratch. This. Right now, I'm hating this board or this eraser, one of the two. Again, we're dealing with tenses. Present tense. In the Hebrew. Okay, we got I am. He is. She is. You are. And this is going to be singular. And this is going to be masculine. You are. This is going to be feminine. Salaki. This is going to be singular. And this is going to be feminine. Okay? Okay. If you copy the first part down, this should still help you out. You better, like I said, my first time teaching it, give me a week or so and we'll have this in some kind of order. Having some kind of order will it make sense to you? But no problem. I am. We're going to use a different word. We used watch before. Let's use watch again. Use watch again. What we're going to watch in this is how the word changes. And we're going to try, the word is watch, and we're going to try to compare that in other cases. We're doing I am watching. So I am, we know, is an ya sha wa ma. Sha wa ma. See that? I am watching. Now watch this. He is watching. Is Hawa a Shawama. See that? Shawama. She is watching Ha, Haya'a. Sha, Wa, Ma, Ra. See that? Sha, Wa, Ma, Ra. She is watching. Okay? You are watching, singular, and you are male. Atha, this is notable right here. This is notable right here. See this tha? This is tha by itself. See that? That's tha by itself. But if you watch the spelling of a word, if the spelling of a word is T-A-A-H, okay, then you need to have that on the end. Then you need to have that ha on the end of that word, okay? Atha, then it's just Sha-Wan. Notice I said Sha-Wan, so I gotta put that on here. Now watch this. You are watching, but the singular and the female. Is that right? Let's check something. I think this should change to a thumb. Should have changed it to a thumb. I'm gonna check it up. I'm gonna go by what's on the paper right now. It still say Atha for the female, but they change it to Sha, Wa, Ma, Ra. See that? Sha, Wa, Ma, Ra. I know it seems like people, but we got to keep people so we can get it. I am, he is, she is, you are, you are. I am, Anya, he is. Hawa'a, she is. Haya'a, Hasha'a, is that right? Hasha'a? I'm looking at it, he is, right? Man, y'all supposed to be paying attention. Y'all know my brain get caught up in that English sometimes. Hawa'a, Shawama, Hawa'a, and then Haya'a. Hawa'a, Haya'a, Atha, and Atha. See that? Oh, Khan. Now, if we change the you to plural, all right? Then it becomes for the male, Athan. That's for the male. And for the female, my bad, Atham. And for the female, it's Athan. That's for the feminine. Like Akian, Akwathian, Akium, Akium and Awathium. You hear the difference? You know that un is going to be for the females, and you know that with the M sound is going to be for the males. So you can say they are female is going to be Hamsha wa Mayam for the males, wa Mayam, Hamsha, Hamma. For the females, they're going to be Hansha. You see, you just change where the N sound and the M sound go. Han or Ham, that's they. How the brothers doing? Ham ya tawa. You see that? Ham sha. No, it should be ham tawa. They are fine. How the sister doing? Han tawa. Han tawa. This is what we're learning these present tenses. We're learning these different ways so we can put our words together where they make sense. Han tawa. They good. We don't have to say because han, ham. This is automatically they are, we are, you are, she is, he is, it is, I am. That's included in the anya, in the hawa'a. That's included in the atan. You are females. Atam, you are males. That's all included. Are y'all with me so far? Or somebody tell me how confusing this can be. I can understand. And we're not going to burden you with more than an hour of this. But we're coming right back here for the next few weeks until we get this section of understanding our own language. You understand? I know it seems hard. It seems like, for lack of a better word, Chinese arithmetic. But I guarantee you, keep going over it. Keep going over it. We're going to keep practicing. I'm going to be here for you. And like I said, we're going to keep practicing. I think I'm going to take this with me. All right. This one. Yeah. All right. So this is ISUPK. This has been a La-Sha-Wan production. We do it every Friday. We're gonna get the days of the week because we're gonna become Neptune because I don't like saying Friday. You know why? I don't like saying Friday or Wednesday or Monday or Sunday. Just by saying the names of those days, what you do is you pay homage to the God that those days, those names of those days are meant for. You see. Of course, you would recognize that on Sunday because that's what? The day of the venerable sun or the day for the sun god. And yes, there's a moon god. Tuesday, I don't know what it means. Wednesday, I think this has something to do with Odin. Thursday, of course, that is Thor, I believe. And Friday got something to do with, I don't know, Frida or something. And these are gods, you know. Cap gonna bring them out. And Saturday, of course, that goes back to Saturnalia. You already know about that. That's why the days have their names, so that's why we're gonna learn the days. And you know how we look at the days. We look at the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, the day of preparation, the Sabbath day. You see. So we're gonna be learning that, but we're gonna get on these tenses, and we'll be back here Friday of next week. Remember the Passover. The Passover. April 24th, Saturday, B&H Ranch, Houston, Texas. Be there on the 22nd, that Thursday. the slaughter of the lamb. You want to be for that. That is just an awesome, awesome event right there. That's just an awesome event. Awesome event. And the open cooking of lamb, open roasting of lamb and whatever, that ain't bad either. That ain't bad either. It ain't bad either. We are the ISUPK coming out to you out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We've been coming to you since 1969. And under General Yohana, we've been putting forth the truth throughout the earth, and that truth is that the so-called African American, the so-called Native American, the so-called Mexican American are in fact the lost children of Israel, the same Israel who Moses went to Pharaoh and said, let my people go. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatham. To my brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alathan. To my sisters, Kwam Yasharah.